Hi, I'm Gary with Tennessee Stands, and thank you for visiting our COVID dashboard at tennesseestands.org. On this particular, we're going to go here to our website, and on this particular chart, we want to show you cases versus deaths. Now, it's real simple, nothing too complicated here, but basically, this left chart on the left side is showing you the amount of cases, going back to March represented in our population by age group. Okay. And then the chart on the right is showing you sort of the same idea, but deaths by age group. And also, it's important to know too, as you kind of mouse over and look at these figures yourself, because there's some decimal places, kind of half people, quarter people. The reason is because in the cases by age group, those numbers represent a 10-day average, and on the death side, those numbers represent a 7-day average. So that's why, because it's an average, that's why you're seeing some decimal places there. The main thing that I want you to take away from this is this simple visual. So let me go here and highlight these numbers here. All right. So what I've just done is I've highlighted the age groups 61 to 81 plus. All right. You can see on the left that ages 61 and up represent only 20% of all cases that have tested positive for COVID-19, all right, 20%. But that 20% represents 80% of all of the deaths in Tennessee, 80-20 rule. So critical visual to see that the 61 and up represent 20% of the cases, 80% of the deaths. And we all know this to be true, but it's a little bit more dramatic when you see it on a graph like this. And I'll do the inverse here. I'll select our lower age bands, and you can see, again, the same type of graphic where now I've selected ages 0 to 60. Okay, so our entire population under the age of 61. And in the world of cases, that represents 80% of cases. All right, but only represents about 20% of the deaths. So you can come back and check this. It's also interesting to see. You can see on the cases side, ages 0 to 10. Again, due to testing, we've talked about that before on our testing chart. But you can see in November, and especially coming into December, a dramatic rise in the amount of cases, especially in these age groups. But go to the right side and look at the deaths. A very minimal increase, actually, over that period of time. So just a good visual for you to see age band over time, cases, deaths. Come back and check that out as that information is consistently updated. Thanks again for visiting our dashboard. Please share with family and friends. And we're going to continue to do the work of helping you know the truth about COVID data.